We're talking with Sherry Horshauger. She is the president of the Valley City School Board. She is also a parent. She is an alum. She is a volunteer with the North Dakota Special Olympics, and she's joining us today. And Sherry, first off, thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thanks, Paul.
Of course, the referendum has been voted on. We're going to have a referendum coming up here in June. I guess question number one I have for you is give us a little bit of a background on the facility planning that led up to the school board voting on having a referendum.
Sure. So, wow, way back in 2021, I think, so 4 years already, our board had a retreat, and during that time we had a discussion about the options not to only address deferred maintenance, but also what the cost of potential future maintenance would be, and we started looking at a cost of over $30 million. We looked into what new construction would cost, and when we came up with totals, it was anywhere from 40 to 95 million. So when you had a cost of just working or fixing our current facilities, still being left with aging structures versus almost the cost of building new, we just thought, what's most fiscally responsible, and what would the community want us to do?
Then what led to the creating of this facility committee that you had? They had a facility committee that you had with the individuals from around the residents and so forth, around different walks of life. What brought you to the decision to get this committee created?
Sure. So, back in 21, we also had a facility advisories committee, but it was made up of several subgroups. We had parents, we had some ag community members, and so out of those, we got some information that first time around. The second time, we wanted to take all those subgroups and form one formal group, which then formed the Facility Advisory Committee. We really value the feedback from the committee. They took several different options and narrowed it down into a more manageable vision that we could then present to our community.
Why did you vote in favor of this referendum to be put out there?
Sure, great question. I felt that it was a critical time in our community. I look back, I loved being a Highliner, but it was 29 years ago, right? So some of the issues that, maybe I went through with my education are still there. And so that's not okay for my kids, and I don't want to leave that. One of the things I want to do and accomplish as a board member is to leave the school district better than when I came on the board. So when you look at that, sometimes we talk about ADA compliance in our schools, safety and security, those type of things. And right now, if you have either a permanent disability or even a temporary one from a sports injury or surgery, it's sometimes faster to go outside and around and hope it's not 40 below, right, than it is to navigate our schools, and that's not okay with me. And so, we took all of this information, and we have a really good plan, I think, and so I just think it's time to give our community a voice, and one way to do that is this vote.
What would you like the citizens of Valley City to know about another school district as they get ready to go to the poll and vote for this referendum on June 10th?
I guess if I wanted the community to know one thing, Paul, it would be that we as a board are here to continue to gather information and their feedback. We want them to ask questions so that we can direct them to the appropriate people or to websites for those answers. We are wanting to be completely transparent with our information. I hope that the community will attend, not only meetings, utilize our website, other resources as a way to learn more about it and our current vision for our district.
All right, well, Sherry, appreciate you joining us, and it'll be June 10th before we know it, so we'll get that information out to the citizens. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
That is Sherry Horshauger. She is the president of the Valley City School Board, and again, a lot more videos. It'll be here on highliners.org on our website as we get you information so you are very much informed and ready to vote on June 10th.